Hi guys, how is this teaching? My name is Tatian and this is my Flosstube number 24. After the Christmas introduction that you've just seen, because I started doing my Christmas decoration, so of course I wanted to show it off. I'm gonna talk about Halloween now. So last time I've seen you, I was getting ready for a Halloween party. It's like already a tradition. Every year I host a Halloween party for my friends. So this year the topic was pink and black Halloween, and I had a lot of fun. So I finished Spider, and I had a lot of fun stitching her. So it's completely like play by ear design. I did it myself, so I wasn't following any instructions. Last time I showed you how I started it. So I started her from her rear part and go up to stitch her body, and then I stitch her paws. And I was running out of time, so you can see one of her paws like it doesn't exist. So I used just black string to make it there. Till the next year, I will do the last the last paw she is missing. I don't know why she. It's like I don't know why I call her she, but she. I need to give her a name. I didn't yet. So she was a part of my decoration. This room is pink, as you can see. Each room in my house is a different color. So it's a kind of like an inspiration for a Halloween party. Yeah, I had lots of pink, like everything pink I have in house, I gathered for this party. And my costume. So now we thought maybe pictures, maybe video. Of course, I ordered pink and black fabric. They did a dress. So it consisted of two parts. The first part was a short dress, and then it was a long skirt that was attached on top. So it was two separate pieces. Very easy to make. I made it in one evening, you know, without any like particular design or part, and I just straight lines, go for it. Yeah. I was a Pink Pantera. That's my version for Pink Pantera. So yeah, Halloween was fun, and I did more sewing projects that I will show you. And now to regular update. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my progress, my focus piece, my Vyshyvanka as usual. Yeah, I have pictures of Vyshyvanka for Defender. I will show them as well. Oh, and okay, well, now to my stitching. So I worked on a few projects that I'm gonna show you now. So unlike the usual schedule, I will start with my focus piece. So my focus piece was a Fawn. This was a present during winter smalls exchange last year in a stitch group in Facebook named Across the Pond Stitch and Chart. Somehow this name is each time gets me. Yeah, I love this present. I was so happy to receive it, so I started it last year and I finished it during the during our stitch meeting that we had. Was it second Saturday of each month? We have a meeting. We stitch and chart via Zoom all together, and during our meeting, I finished this. I was so happy. Here is the finish. Oh, look at him. He's so cool. Oh. Now I have two deers. I have him. He is Servus. And I have the Yuli. I don't know how to pronounce their names. They're not part of our Ukrainian tradition. Those deers, it's more like American, I guess, yeah, American and British tradition. So yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their names, but I have 2 deers now. Look at him. I stitched him 2/2 on 32 count even width color vintage country mocha from Zweigart, and I used all code 4 because they were generously sent it to me as a present, also together with the chart. So happy! Thank you, my small exchange partner. It was a nice present. I was very happy to work on him, and now he's finished and waiting for a frame. I still need to thrift a frame for him. I usually do thrifting, and when I find a frame that fits, I would pick it up. For now, I don't have any for him, but as soon as I do, I will fully finish him. Love him. Love. Beautiful stitch, easy. The size is perfect, you know. Not too small, not too large. Love it. Oh. Yeah. So -1 whip. Now I have 59. You haven't heard that number. Okay. So my next focus piece, since we're already talking about my focus piece, lives in this project bag that I made myself. And here lives my other 2. Oh, something coming out. 2 more patterns from Primitive Hare. Yeah, the Fawn was from Primitive Hare, as you've seen. I have here another Primitive Hare with this Oceanarium. Also a cool chart that I'm working already for some time on, and I'm looking forward to finish it as well. Wouldn't it be nice to have another finish before the new year? Yeah. Oh, I will definitely have a finish. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, it's almost finished. I just missing this thing. Oh, I thought that I have less. Wow, guys, it's even not really a focus piece because finishing would take just a few evenings. Yay! So this is a starting point. Oh my god, I didn't remember I stitched so much in it. Okay, what else is here? Maybe. No, cat. I don't have enough phosphate. Okay, so this is my next focus piece. But it's really cheating because like I will finish in a few evenings, and I think because I will finish it quickly. Another focus piece that I also was like debating between this one and another one. It will be from Blackbird's design. It's what's it called? Strawberries Fields Forever, and I think I want to finish that one as well. So it's like double focus piece. I'm stitching it on DMC fabric, you know, the one that is sold in like rolls in tubes. And I'm not using code for colors. I just pick up colors that I think fit from my stash. Yay! It's gonna be finished. Oh my god, guys, why I haven't finished it yet? Ooh, so excited! I can do this finish just a few days. And then I will have 58 weeks. Okay. So the next one is another Christmas piece that lives in this project bag that I also made myself. And this is very cute piece from designed by Sandra Sulivan, Santa and the Merry Animals. And it's also written on a Merry Other Animals, which is so true. Like I'm training to be a veterinarian, and I'm on the 4th year of my veterinary studies. So I love animals, of course, and I do think they're merry. So nice stitching, and I have some progress on it. I'm stitching it on Edinburgh. This is scratch that. This is picture this pass over dyed fabric on Edinburgh Liden. I don't know the color. Sorry, it's written in a very strange way. I think it was a 36 count, and after over dye it even became less. Like holes are very tight, and I like to stitch 2/2. And this design does call for some blends. So when you need to use 2 strands of 2 different colors in one like in one take, and it was a little tight on 36 count. Usually I stitch on 32 count. So I decided to stitch animals with 1 strand over 2. And I don't like this experience really, because I don't like to stitch with one DMC thread. It's too thin for me. Like I can't keep my tension. I always think that I pull too hard, and it squeezes my fabric, and my tension is just not right. I like to stitch with 2 strands of DMC or with more bulky threads like number 8, number 5 from DMC as well. Yeah, but for this particular project, I decided to finish it as it is because I like the combination of colors on this fabric. So I'm stitching everything on over 2 except for animals. Everything with 2 strands except for animals with 1 strand. And I think it gives a beautiful effect. Yeah, I use code for DMC colors, except for the coat. For the coat, I used as a variegated floss from DMC, which is number 75. It's an old color. You can't really find it everywhere, and not all shops carry it. But it's really beautiful color because it gives this settled variegation of red, which is perfect for Santa's coat. Yeah, love it. It won't be finished this year. It's still a little bit to stitch, and I'm missing colors. I'm missing some colors, so before I get my colors, I can't really finish this guy. It's probably will be next year finish. Okay. What else? Then another cross stitch project that I worked. As you remember, my last focus piece was Joyful Soul. It's a free chat which you can find on Facebook. There is a Facebook group designed by Sunflower Diaries, and it is a whole. I'm showing you chart. No, I shouldn't. Should be showing you chart. So there are 12 months of cute animals. Like, of course, when I see animals, I eagerly ready to stitch them. So I'm stitching this on a linen, which is shaped in a band form, which also live in a project bag that I made myself. So here it is. This is a band that already was sewed like this. And while it was my focus piece, I stitched on frames, and I just couldn't put it down. I like to stitch on it so much. So I decided to finish July. And that's what I did. I finished July. Look at those cute flamingos. So nice. Yeah. Again, I use a mixture of code for flosses and flosses that I have. If I don't have in stash, for example, pink I didn't have in stash, and I just looked for similar colors that I think fit. I lay them all together, see if they fit. I did my own conversion for most of the colors because they're not too much, and buying overdyed in Italy is a little expensive. And I have many other colors, so I can just substitute them. And I think it works beautifully as well. So now I have, January is not finished. I still need to finish it. I have February finished. and I will keep stitching with it. And you know, this is one of the projects that I'm not looking forward to finishing. I do like to work on it, and it's like it's nice to have this sow. It was a sow stitch along many years ago already. And I like always to have it, available when I'm in the mood. I can finish one of the pictures and feel it as if a little finish, but still I have all project together still to go. And yeah, it's one of those projects that I don't want to finish. I just want to keep stitching on it. Okay, so probably cross stitch wise it's all. I will show you my Vyshyvanka, and I did a lot of sewing projects this time. But before that, I want to come back to giveaway that I had last my previous Flosstube, and it was for this beautiful book. It's an amazing book where you can find many of Ukrainian traditional stitches. You know, I'm from Ukraine. I stitch traditional Ukrainian clothes, and here in English and in Ukrainian are pictures and explanation and some of the examples of Ukrainian traditional stitching. This book is The Art of Ukrainian Embroidery by Olena Kulinich Starhurska. When I was trying to read her last name in English, and I understand that it's difficult, so I read it in Ukrainian. So those books were given to me by Oля from Sweet Lonu, which is the word of linen. It's a Ukrainian shop, which is an online shop, and also they have two locations in Ukraine, in Lviv and Kyiv. And I had a whole video about this LNS, basically local needle workshop. I visited it and I had a video. So if you're interested, and if you haven't yet, check it out. So this book, the winner of this book is Diana. Yeah. So I insert a picture. So congratulations, Diane, for getting this book. Please contact me in any direct messages that you can find, or email, or in Instagram, and I will send this book to you. So I will need your address to send this book. By the way, the winner of I have two books. The winner of the previous book that I announced in my Flosstube 23, she or he didn't contacted me yet. So I will see I will wait a little bit more to see if I get in contact, because I want to send this book, and if it's not, I will draw another winner from that video. Yeah, so for now it's like that. Yeah, I'm very excited that two fellow teachers will receive this book and will get to know the Ukrainian traditional stitching. I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, the question was, did Ukrainians invented a cross stitch? And if not, where cross stitch is coming from? So the definite answer to this question is that Ukrainians did not invent cross stitch. Historically we were stitching on many different types of stitching. Like we have a lot, like I don't know, 100, 200 different types of stitching, like really a lot. But none of them is cross stitch. We learn cross stitching, Ukrainians, in later 19th century, beginning of 20th century, and it came to us from Europe. Before that, we never stitched cross stitch. We did many others traditional stitching Ukrainian, but not cross stitch. So it's relatively new to us. And where cross stitch originated, God knows. I don't know. There are options available online saying that it's originated in Egypt. I personally don't believe in that, because they say they found cross-stitched pieces in Egypt. But I think it's not because they were cross-stitching. It's because of their climate that it helps to preserve the old stitching because of their dry climate. But I think those pieces were brought to Egypt by people who traveled, who traded. So yeah, I don't know where cross stitch originated, but I don't think it's Egypt. It was just found there. That's my not scientific opinion on the matter. Anyway, this craft is beautiful, and I'm happy to be part of cross stitching community and cross stitching traditions that we keep not only preserving, but I think also developing, because each generation, I would say, each culture brings new. New aspects to this simple craft, but we still can do so much with it. So I'm very happy to be part of it. Okay. Oh, by the way, I've been to Elegance in Milan. That is closing. So I got some hold, a little bit too much of hold, but they're closing. It's one of two cross stitch shops that are in Milan. So one of them is V and V Ricama. I had a video on my channel more than a year ago about visiting that shop. So unfortunately they are closing now. So I made like a farewell visit to pick up some nice stuff. And because they're closing, they already had sale, insane sale. So we slowly moved. Today it's not an order. Usually I keep an order in what I'm saying, but today no. Okay, so I will go as I remember to say. So among items that they still have, because they're very old cross stitch shops, they've been on the market I don't know, more than 20 years. They had many older samples of interesting items, including those Santas. As far as I know, this is a Santa from a prayer scholar from 2000 and 2001. And as far as I know, many stitchers like to collect those Santas. So I decided to pick them up for you guys. It's not something that I would stitch. I like prayer scores, and I'm eyeing some other of their patterns, but not this one. So I want to give it a like, guys. Leave a comment having word Santa, and I will send those two Santas to you. Those are just patterns. Yeah, they're cute. Should I stitch them? No, I have too long of a list of items I want to stitch. So if you want those Santas, if you collect them, if you want to stitch them, mention in the comment Santa, and I will do a random comment picker as usual on my next Flosstube. Yeah, so I will send it anyway in the word. Okay, and another thing that I picked up in this Elegance, it's all of classic color works and a little bit of Wix dye works over dyed colors that they had left. And I just, yes. So actually, it was like that. I just picked it up and I like, how much? And the price he gave me, it's ridiculous. It was, I don't know, it was basically free. The price was very low, but it's a nice variety of its beautiful floss, and it's a nice variety of colors that I will use for my future project. Because usually what I do is I already said to you that I don't use the code 4 if I don't have them. I will substitute with the thing I have, and now I have basically the whole variety of all the colors. very happy to, like, there are almost 100 flosses here, and I paid like ridiculous amount for it. That's my hold. I have more hold from this time, but I will show you in the future videos, because some of them are books that I will show you in my book video about cross stitch book. And yes, I have some other videos planned, so you will see it all, but just in the future videos, because for one video it's already too much. So now on to my Vyshyvanka project. First, I want to share with you the update on my Vyshyvanka for Defender. It's a charitable project that I took part in, where I stitched Vyshyvanka for free for Ukrainian defender. So for Ukrainian soldier who is there defending our country and our peace. So I stitched it, but I didn't put it together. I sent it to a tailor, and she also, on a charitable base, like for free, she put it together, and she sent me pictures. Oh my God, guys! I was happy to see it, but it was a very strange feeling, because usually I put my Vyshyvanka together myself, so I see the whole process, and here I send it stitched pieces, like pieces of fabric stitched. And now she sends me a picture of my stitching, but already made in a fully finished Vyshyvanka. It was amazing feeling. Strange but beautiful feeling. So now this Vyshyvanka is on the way to Defender, and I'm hoping to get pictures also from him, hopefully. But yeah, still waiting because they're on war, and getting like items there, it requires some logistics. There is no like postal service there, so there are volunteers who go there and in some way deliver different items, not only Vyshyvanka, of course, but together with that they will deliver Vyshyvanka. So I'm waiting for pictures, for photos. Yeah, so yeah, that's. And I want to thank you again, guys, for your donation for fabric. In a group where we in group of this project, we upload pictures of our progress on those who stitch on those Vyshyvankas for defenders, and I see Vyshyvankas that are being in stitching now on a fabric that you guys paid for, basically because of your donation. It's thank you. Yeah, it's a great thing. So once those Vyshyvankas are finished, I will show more pictures of Vyshyvankas that are made on fabric, that like your fabric, guys. So yeah, stay tuned for more pictures from this project. And if you, I talked a lot about this project in my Flosstube. I will number what Flosstube it is, because it's like the whole explanation what this project is. And if you're interested still to join, we're always open for donation for fabric, because it's a continuous project that goes on, and all the time we need basically funds for fabric. Everything else is on volunteer base, on stitches like me. So yeah, that's about that Vyshyvanka. Now back to my Vyshyvanka. So I keep working on my sleeve. And here's my progress. Here's my needle. I wanted to do, and for some time I was doing 1 row a day, but I'm a little behind because I was working on the front of Vyshyvanka that I'm gonna show you now. So it's a big sleeve. It's a wide sleeve. It's not that big. It's wide, and it took lots of teaching, lots of time to stitch this. It's very simple stitch. One of the fewer. It's not very used in Ukraine. It's very rare stitch, but it's very beautiful one, and they are available. Like we know 2 or 3 Vyshyvankas that antique Vyshyvanka, Ukrainian, or the Vyshyvanka that are preserved, and we know that stitches use this stitch. But now more and more stitches choose to use this particular stitch for their Vyshyvanka. It's so beautiful. Yeah, love it. It's called zhitam. In Ukrainian word zhitam, this type of stitching. It's very simple, but it's beautiful. Yeah. Then the front. But before I show you the front, I want to introduce to you my helper. So I already mentioned several times that I want a mannequin for my stitching, but it's expensive. The one I want, with these adjustable sizes, like they're like disc when you on mannequin that you circle and they change sizes. So I want that one. It's expensive. So for now I haven't bought it, but I've been to antique shop here in Italy, and I found him. Like, not only he is fun on himself, I don't know his story, but look at his name. But he has Tatiana Milan. Tatiana is my name. I'm Tatiana, but Tatiana is in other languages also like equivalent of my name. So he has my name, and he has Milan written on it, and he's adorable. So I decided that, and he was cheap. I decided that he's going home with me, and he will serve as a helper for me to show you my progress on my Vyshyvanka. So I can't call him Tatiana because it's female name, it's my name. So I decided to call him Tatian. He's Tatian. And you will see more of him as I'm showing. Oh, sorry. As he will be displaying my Vyshyvanka, my progress on my stitching. So here is the front. Oh my god. It's wait a minute. This thumbnail. Okay. Thumbnail done. Thumbnail. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Now he stays on his own, and he is the front of my Vyshyvanka. So what I did, you're not really helping, Tatian, make up your mind, please. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, like this. So here's the progress on my Vyshyvanka. It's almost done, except for this line, which need to be here as well, the second line, and after that it's finished. So as you can see, I also used this zhitam stitch on the front. Then I connected the opening with zmerezhування, which is putting together sides of your fabric in a nice way. There are many types of this stitch. They're more wider, more thinner. So I decided to choose this one. And yeah, and then those lines are the same. They will be 4 lines. And this is the front of my Vyshyvanka. I needed a rest from the sleeve. Usually, like, you need to finish sleeves, then you go to there is order that you stitch Vyshyvanka, but I'm just tired of sleeve, so I decided to stitch the front. Then I will be then I need to finish my top part of the sleeve. Tatian, stay still, please. So then the top part of the sleeve will go like that. It will be like that on the shoulder. And And then the main part of the sleeve will be here. Yeah. So hopefully by the next time. Do you like my plants? Oh my god! I always make friends also. Also always make plans. Sometimes I fulfill them. Yeah, hopefully by the next time for my top part, I didn't work on it. I still need to finish the second one. I really want to finish it and start putting my Vyshyvanka together even before I finish on the sleeve because the sleeve gonna take forever. Thank you, Tatian. You can now go back. Okay. So here is my Vyshyvanka. And now on to, do you hear bell? It's midday. Midday. So then on my sewing project, you already seen my dress that I made for Halloween. And I also stitched two notebook cover. So this one I stitched for me, but I stitched it to train to see the pattern because I made pattern myself. So and it turns out so cute. Look at that. And also quality quite good, meaning like my lines finally are getting better. And so it's open like this, and here inside just a nice soft fabric. Beautiful. I like how it turned out. I don't think I will be using it for my laptop. I will use it just like a project bag. Beautiful one. Like it. Very happy with the result. I did it because I wanted to stitch a notebook cover for my friend. He has a birthday tomorrow, and he's religious. When I've seen on one of the cross stitch exhibition, not cross stitch, like hobby exhibition, when I stitch this fabric, when I've seen this fabric, I was like, yes, that's definitely for him. I hope he will appreciate. I'm gonna present this present for him tomorrow. I hope you like it. But it's adorable. So it's also like that, and inside there is a nice like velvet fabric. Isn't it just adorable? And my lines are very nice here. Like I like I'm getting better on my lines and on my sewing skills. It like I don't know who designed this fabric and for what purposes, but it's a beautiful fabric. Like I'm not religious, but I really appreciate the color palette and the way this fabric is designed. Very beautiful, and it fits him so well, so well. Like maybe I will do a video tomorrow on how he like. I want to see his face opening this present. Yeah, so that's my sewing projects. I already showed you my haul. Yeah, I think I covered everything. So participate in a giveaway for Santas if you're interested in them. The winner of both giveaways for 2 books, please contact me. I will be happy to send it your way, those books. And yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, happy stitching.